Has anybody ever told you to stop being so hard on yourself? We hear it all the time. All of us creative people, we have people telling us, oh, don't be so hard on yourself, don't criticise yourself. And it kind of goes in one ear and out the other often, doesn't it? Admit it. It certainly does for me. But this week, something happened that made me think again and really see myself as other people see me. All of those well-meaning people who ever told me, oh, stop being so hard on yourself, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. I suddenly saw why they say that. So, this is a very weird experience. I'm doing a video project at the moment where I'm having to make lots and lots of brief videos that I've got to put together. And they're all videos mostly of me talking like this. Some of them have me working, or they're just kind of what we call B-roll, where you're saying I'm talking and then there's something happening in the video that, you're watching me sewing or whatever. And so I started out making a couple of videos of just me sewing, just putting the phone to the side on the tripod and just walking away and carrying on sewing and trying to look natural, trying to forget it was there. And when I watched those back, it was interesting to just look at it and go, wow, so that's what the back of my head looks like. Just weird to see yourself as other people see you. But then it got into the parts where I was talking to camera, and I have a script, so I'm having to say the words right every time. And sometimes I get it wrong and go blah, and do the funny blooper thing. I'll make a blooper reel later, I guess. But sometimes I would start criticising myself, or you'd just see me just kind of sigh and screwed it up again, and I just started to look so tired. And sometimes I would just stare off into space and forget the camera was running, and you'd just see these, and because I know myself, I could see it in my eyes that those voices were starting to talk in my head, and I was starting to talk negatively to myself. And there was even one moment when I'd got it wrong, and then something fell off the table, and I just lost it and shouted. I often shout at inanimate objects when they don't do what I want them to, when they don't sit still. So I know that I do that, but to actually see it, to actually watch it happen as if I was a fly on the wall, was the most surreal experience. And I expected that when I saw that, when I watched it back, I would, I'd double down on the criticism. Oh God, look at me messing it up again. But I didn't. The weird thing was, when I saw it happen from outside, my reaction was just so, look at her, trying so hard. And I just wanted to cry. Why can't she be more compassionate with herself? Why can't she treat herself better? Doesn't she know that she would get so much further if she could just forgive herself when she gets it wrong? It was the most extraordinary thing to see. And I think I get it now. And it's changed the way that I see myself, and it's changed the way that I talk to myself, and the relationship that I have with myself, if that makes any sense. So I repeat to you what your friends and family have told you: stop being so hard on yourself. And if you really want a weird experience, try it. Try putting a video camera on and film yourself working long enough that you forget that the camera is there. It's the most unbelievably awakening experience to wake up and see yourself from the outside. Just left me speechless. The way that I reacted left me speechless. So I hope that helps you. And this week I'm not going to say the usual thing. I'm going to say, stop being so hard on yourself. Treat yourself better. I'm Kathy Hay. Leave a comment below and tell me whether this resonates with you and what your experience is, and whether you have any ideas for how we can all treat ourselves better. And just treat yourself better.